Okay, you guys, so today we are going to talk about finding more than 1, 10, and 100,000, more or less than a given number. Okay. For fluency, you're going to go ahead and complete this on Nearpod. The code is on the board. You can go ahead and use the QR code to screen up and then be able to get on Nearpod, put the code in, and you should be able to work right away. You should see a video of me talking about each of these, so it should be easier for you to see. Okay, so the first one says compare each set of numbers by writing the greater than, less than, or equal to symbols. So the first number is 23,1,000, 83,872. You're going to tell me which one's greater than or which one's less than, or is it equal to? Then you'll do the same for the unit form. And then for the last one, you'll do unit form and standard form. Remember, you're writing these symbols less than, greater than, or equal to. Use your place value charts to solve. When you're done, you can go ahead and go to the next slide. All right. Today we're going to discuss about finding 1,000 more or 1,000 less. So you see here, Miss Sherwood has 3 thousands, 100, 110, and 2 ones. Now, if I was going to find 1,000 more, I'm going to add 1 disc to my thousands. This would make this not 3 now, but 4. Now I see 1,000 more than 3,000 is 4,000. Try it now with 4,500. What is 1,000 more than 4,500? You can draw your disc. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're only adding an additional 1,000 disc. So looking at this, where would I put my 1,000 disc? In the thousands. And when I do that, it becomes a 5. Okay. On this one, okay, it says, I know it says math with someone. I don't care if you math with someone, but you're actually doing the work. You're going to do somebody in your group, not somewhere else. It says find 1,000 more and 1,000 less. Turn and talk. What is 1,000 more than 14,112? So you're going to look at this and ask yourself, what is 1,000 more than 14,000? When you look at this one, it shows 19,112. Put this number in your place value chart. Now it says, what is 10,000 more? Where would you put 10,000? You're going to place it in your place value chart. You're going to put each disc in there and then add a disc to your 10,000s place. Then you're going to take away, when you're done, you'll see what your number is. But then you're going to see, when you look at this, what is 10,000 less. So go back to writing 1 10,000, 9,000, 100, 110, and 2 ones. Okay? Then you're going to tell me, when you take that 10,000 away, the 1/10,000 disc, what do you get? Then you're going to try the 100,000s. What is 100,000 more or 100,000 less? Remember to use place value disc in your place value chart for each one so you can see each number. All right, find 10,000 more and 10,000 less. So if I take a look at this, and I see that I have 20,000. So I'm going to do disc, right? And now I see here I have two 10,000s. Then I see here that I also have 3,000s. Okay. Now I see, all right, that these are my disk. And now I'm going to find 10,000 more and 10,000 less. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the more. So I'm going to go ahead and add one disk to my 10,000s. When I do that, I see I now have not 20,000, but now I have 30,000, but I still have my 3,000 here. So I know that if I look at this, another 10,000 to 23,000, if I added it vertically, horizontally, sorry guys, I would get 0, 0, 0, comma, 3 plus 0 is 3, and 1 plus 2 is 3. And I would get 33,000. So we know that a 10,000 more than 23,000 is 33,000. Now, let's say this time we're going to find 10,000 less. So here I put my disk, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm going to find 10,000 less, which means I'm taking away 10,000, one of my 10,000 disks. Okay, now I see I have 1 here, 3 here, and none in the rest of my place values. So I know that 10,000 less of 23,000 is 13,000. If I subtracted it, I would see that I would have 13,000. Oh, that just shows everything. Now I want you to try on your own finding 100,000 less and 100,000 more than 200,356. Use your place value charts and write the numbers on the slide. Then for partner math, you're going to read the 3 numbers with your partner. Discuss why and explain your reasoning, okay, as to what's going on, what pattern you see. What are we taking away in this particular pattern? You're going to write it on like a text box on the screen. And then you're going to work on your project. Today you are going to be comparing the numbers, but you're also going to be not doing this part, I'm sorry. I know it looks like this part, you're doing step 1, where you're going to pick where you're going to go, your 5 spots. So you're going to choose, you're not going to do step 3. Don't do that. You're going to choose your spots and you're going to highlight them where they need to go. You're going to pick 5 spots you're going to go. 5. You may go any direction. However, your destination has to still be the same. So let's say Miss Sherwood wants to go to Topeka. Okay. So I could start with, let's see it. Topeka is my destination. So I'm going to start with Little Rock, Nashville, Atlanta, Raleigh, Washington, D.C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one route. Now I could try this other route. Ready? Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Chicago, Omaha, Topeka. And I'm going to write in my make an itinerary the 2 routes I chose. And I'm going to write each distance between. So if I go to Washington, D.C., and I go to Raleigh, I'm going to put 278 for my starting city, my ending city. Then if I go from Raleigh to Atlanta, I'll do 405 miles for that. From Atlanta to Nashville, 248. And from Nashville to Little Rock, 349. And then from Little Rock to Topeka, 480. That's my first route. I'll put those 5 distances in. Then I'll choose another one. That's what you're working on today. You'll also be completing exit ticket page 53.